पश्यत्यादिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Ram Ram Hare Ram Nam Sankirtan Yajna Ki Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai 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 नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामीनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादि पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते काञ्चना गौरांगी राधेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अबद्धेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजांग्रये नमो ब्रह्मण्याय देवाय गोब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. We'll sing this small bhajan. हे मोन दुर्मते संसार ভিতরে পড়িয়াছি আমি हे मोन दुर्मते संसार ভিতরে পড়িয়াছি আমি মন দুর্মতি সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনো আমি। হে মন দুর্মতি সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনো আমি। তব নিজ জানা কোন মহাজানে পাতাইয়া দিলে তুমি। তব নিজ জানা কোন মহাজানে পাতাইয়া দিলে তুমি। দয়া করি মোরে পতিতা দেখিয়া কহিল আমারে কিয়া। দয়া করি মোরে পতিতা দেখিয়া কহিল আমারে কিয়া। ও হে দীনা জানা सुन बालो खाता उल्लासिता बेहिया। ओ हे दीना जाना सुन बालो खाता उल्लासिता बेहिया। हे मोन दुर्मते संसार ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনু আমি। হে মন দুর্মতে সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনু আমি। তোমার তারিতে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নবদ্বীপে अवतारा। তোমার তারিতে শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নবদ্বীপে अवतारा। তোমাহে নকোত দিনহীন জানি করিলেন বাবা পার। তোমাহে নকোত দিনহীন জানি করিলেন বাবা পার। হে মন দুর্মতি সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনো আমি। মন দুর্মতি সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনো আমি। Hare Krishna, are you online? Are you able to see the bhajan? Triveni Mataji, Prandita Mataji, are you able to see the bhajan? Hare Bol. वेदेर प्रतिज्ञा रखी भारतारे रूपवर्णा विप्रासुता। वेदेर प्रतिज्ञा रखी भारतारे रूपवर्णा विप्रासुता। महाप्रभु नाम नडिया माटाया संगे भाय बदूता। महाप्रभु नामे नडिया माताया संगे भाय बदूता। हे मोन दुर्मति संसार ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনু আমি। হে মোন দুর্মতি সংসার ভিতরে পড়িয়া চিনু আমি। नंदा सूता जिनी चैतन्य गोसाई निज नाम कोरी दाना। नंदा सूता जिनी चैतन्य गोसाई निज नाम कोरी दाना। तारीलो जगत तुमियो जया लोभ निज परित्राणा। तारीलो जगत तुमियो जया तो निज परित्राणा। एवो न दुर्मति संसार भीतरे पड़िया चिनु आमी एवो न दुर्मति संसार भीतरे पड़िया चिनु आमी सेकात सुनिया आसिया चीनाता तुम्हारा चरणे ताले सेकात सुनिया आसिया चीनाता तुम्हारा चरण ताले सेकात सुनिया आसिया चीनाता तुम्हारा चरण ताले सेकात सुनिया आसिया चीनाता तुम्हारा चरण ताले भक्ति विनोदा कांडिया कांडिया आपान काहिनी बोले 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 हे मोन दुर्मति संसार भीतरे पड़िया चिनु आमी हे मोन दुर्मति संसार भीतरे पड़िया चिनु आमी हे मोन दुर्मति संसार भीतरे पड़िया चिनु आमी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण प्रभुजीस माताजीस welcome back andarki namaskaram so this song you might have found it difficult to understand because it's in Bengali but the meaning is సంసారంలో నేను ఇక్కడ వరకు కూరుకుపోయాను నన్ను కాపాడు తండ్రి ఏమోన దుర్మతి సంసార బితోరే పొడియా ఆచీను హామీ ఈ మనస్సు has brought me into this world O Lord, but one of your pure and elevated devotees has come to bring me out. మన జన్మకు కారణం ఏంటండి మన మనస్సు కోరిక తీసుకొచ్చి మనని సంసారంలో పడేసింది Now we are asking one great devotee is ready to take me out. He saw me so fallen and wretched, took pity and said, "Oh humble soul, please listen to this good thing, for it will gladden your heart." నా బాధ చూసి he told me, "Please listen to me. Now I'll tell you something very important. Sri Krishna Chaitanya has appeared in the land of Navadvipa to deliver you. He has safely conducted many miserable souls such as you cross the sea of worldly existence." మహాప్రభు వచ్చి ఎంతో మందిని మనలాంటి వాడిని సంసార సాగర్ నుంచి బయటపడేశాడు నేను కూడా పడేస్తాడు ధైర్యం పెట్టుకోమని చెప్తున్నారు To fulfill the promise of the Vedas, the son of a Brahmana bearing the name Mahaprabhu of golden complexion has descended with his brother, the Avaduta Nityananda. Together they have overwhelmed all of Nadia with divine ecstasy. He is telling that the son of a Brahmana Mahaprabhu has appeared in Navadvipa. Navadvipa, it's actually Mayapur, the place some of you might have seen, I don't know. Otherwise, if Krishna permits, one day we'll all go. It's 100 kilometers from Calcutta, 100 plus, yes, 150 kilometers from Calcutta, Mayapur. That's the place where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is born. Adi Navadvipa antarmata, ante 9 dvipalu kalisi untayi. It is an amazing place to go and see there all the important places of Acharyas who are born. So, Akada Mahaprabhu appeared along with Nityananda Prabhu. That means Krishna and Balaram has appeared again in the Kali Yuga just 500 years ago. Sri Chaitanya, who is Krishna himself, the son of Nanda, has saved the world by freely distributing his own holy name. Go and receive your deliverance. మహాప్రభు ఏమి ఇచ్చాడండి? బంగారం ఇచ్చాడా? వెండి ఇచ్చాడా? ఆస్తులు ఇచ్చాడా? He has given Mahamantra. This is the best thing in Kali Yuga. He is telling that he is freely distributing. He is not expecting anything in return. వెళ్ళి ఆ మంత్రం తీసుకో, నీ జీవితాన్ని నువ్వు ఉద్ధరించుకో. O Lord, hearing these words, Bhakti Vinoda has become weeping to the soles of your lotus feet and tells the story of his life. Bhakti Vinoda is one of the great Acharya in our Gaudiya Sampradaya. Srila Prabhupada's guru is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. He is actually, Bhakti Vinoda is Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura's father. He was a district magistrate. In the British government, he was one of the most respected person. He has like hundreds of people around him. అటువంటి పొజిషన్ ఉంటూ he used to get up at like 1 or 2 in the morning. And he has written few hundred books. You can understand district magistrate ante how busy responsibilities. He has 7 children or 10 children something. 10 children he has. You can imagine his family responsibility. With 10 children, district magistrate, he is considered as one of the like Goswami, almost like a Goswami is equal to Goswami, is one of the prominent acharyas. And he is writing this song. He is saying, he is telling his story to God. నా జీవితం ఇలా పాడైపోయింది, నేను సంసారంలో కూరుకుపోయాను, నాకు ఇంకా భక్తి కలగట్లేదు, నన్ను ఆశీర్వదించండి. ఎవరు అడుగుతున్నారు ఇది? వన్ హూ ఇస్ ఎ గ్రేట్ ఆచార్య ఈస్ సేయింగ్ దిస్ వన్. మనం నిజంగా సంసారంలో కూరుకుపోయాము. అండ్ మనం ఎప్పుడు ఇలా ఆలోచించాం, సంసారంలో కూరుకుపోయానో నన్ను బయటికి ఎవరు తీసుకొస్తారు? వి ఎవర్ నెవర్ థింక్ లైక్ దిస్ వన్. బట్ గ్రేట్ ఆచార్యాస్ ఆర్ థింకింగ్ లైక్ దిస్. ఓ కృష్ణ, సంసారంలో కూరుకుపోయిన నన్ను బయటికి ఎప్పుడు తీసుకొస్తావు అయ్యా? So basically we have to understand the mood of acharyas. That's why we sing these bhajans as it is, though they are in a different language. We don't translate into Telugu or Tamil or Kannada and make it easy. We try to sing the same language because andula acharyas mood is there. Valla prarthana undi. They were crying, please bring me out of this samsara. Did any one of us cry any time in front of Krishna like this? Swami, nanu ee samsaram nunchi bayatiki తీసుకొచ్చి నీ పాదాల దగ్గరికి తీసుకెళ్ళి, did any time we cry? The day we can cry, we are making serious spiritual progress. It takes time to get to that kind of a mood. Samayam తీసుకుంటుంది. But these are all our aspirations. ఏదో ఒక రోజు one day we also need to get this kind of a mood to pray God that please take me out. And take me out means it's not that I'm asking for death. That is not. Take me out means నా మనస్సులో ఉన్న మాయ తీసి భక్తి నింపమని. It's not asking that please take me from this body. No. There is some life. Krishna has given us 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years. Some designated life he has given. And in that life, what is that we can do about it? There was one old man. I was talking to him in one yatra. He's already 78. He's very 78. He's tired and kind of thing. But he was coming to yatra with me in Ujjain. We both were in one room. We went to one departed sannyasi's, His Holiness Bhakticharya Swami's appearance day function in Ujjain. We both were in one room, and he was just saying one thing. A lot of people talk about death. He said, I want Krishna to give me more life. ఎందుకంటే I have to do more Hare Krishna Mahamantra. నేను ఇప్పుడు చేసింది నాకు సరిపోదు. మళ్ళీ if I die and again take birth, by the time I start my Krishna conscious, it may be 20, 30, 40, 50. Mali again samsaram, chaduvu, education, pedli, pillalu. By the time I again get serious with my life, it will be easily 40 years or 50 years. So I am delaying my spiritual progress by another 50 years. So if Krishna can extend my life for 10 more years, I will continue as much japa as possible. How beautiful is it? See the consciousness of an old person. ఆయన ఇంకా బతకాలనుకుంటున్నాడు. ఎందుకు? ముని మనవరాలు పెళ్లి చూడాలని కాదు. ఇంకో 10 సంవత్సరాలు ఉండి ఇంకా హరే కృష్ణ మహామంత్రం ఎంత చేయగలిగితే అంత చేసుకొని వెళ్ళిపోతే ఇంకా మళ్ళీ రావాల్సిన అవసరం లేదేమో. దట్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ కాన్షియస్నెస్. సో దట్స్ వై సమ్టైమ్స్ గోయింగ్ ఫర్ యాత్రాస్ అండ్ మీటింగ్ దీస్ గ్రేట్ పీపుల్ ఇన్స్పైర్స్. ఐ నో Raghuనందన్ Prabhu knows this. It inspires us. We suddenly see a lot of great people and it inspires us.
some great devotees, they also aspire to take birth after birth just to deliver more cows.
This is where actually, I am, what should I say? What is the right English word? I am very much excited about Krishna conscious this path. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇంతకుముందు ఇటువంటిది ఎక్కడా వినలేదండి. ఈ భక్తిలో ఐ హావ్ నెవర్ హర్డ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ లైక్ ఐ వాంట్ టు టేక్ బర్త్ అగైన్ అండ్ అగైన్ టు సర్వ్ కృష్ణ. ఇంతకుముందు మనం విన్నది ఏంటంటే అయిపోయిందండి, మోక్షం వచ్చి వెళ్ళిపోతే చాలు, నాకు ఆ భగవంతుడు చేరుకుంటే చాలు. నౌ పీపుల్ ఆర్ టెలింగ్, ఇఫ్ కృష్ణ వాంటెడ్ మీ టు టేక్ బర్త్ అగైన్, ఐఎమ్ ఓకే. ఇఫ్ కృష్ణ వాంటెడ్ మీ టు ప్రీచ్ again in the next life also, come to Gautami Enclave and continue Bhagavad Gita classes. You should be ready. If that is Krishna's desire, you should be ready. Ante entante ikkada, this is the great thinking which challenged all my last 20 years of spiritual understanding. Ikkada you are giving highest importance to Krishna. If you want me to take birth again, yes. Ikkada you are not imposing what you want to Krishna. You are asking Krishna, you please impose what you want from me. నా దగ్గర నుంచి నీకేం కావాలి? ఇంకో 10 జన్మలు నీ సేవ చేయాలా? ఓకే, ఫైన్. It's not asking Krishna what to do. It's not telling Krishna what I want. It is asking Krishna, what do you want from me? ఈ జన్మ నుంచి నీకు ఏం కావాలి? This is very interesting, mind-blowing philosophy. That's why I've fallen in love with Krishna consciousness. ఈ భక్తి నాకు అందుకనే అంత నచ్చింది. Last 20 years in so many other sampradayas, I have never seen this kind of bhakti, this kind of surrender, this kind of deep understanding. So, if Krishna permits, my rest of the life is dedicated for, of course, I have to work to feed my family. ఈ పాడు పొట్టని నింపాలి కదండి, అందులో నాది చాలా పెద్దది కూడా ఉంది. Right, I have to work a little bit to feed my family, but the most important thing is to work for Krishna, make Krishna happy. This activity, Monday to Friday, I'm working for my family. Saturday, Sunday, I'm working for Krishna. This is for Krishna. This service is for Krishna. Right. So we are discussing 4th chapter, Prabhuji's Mataji's. 4th chapter has 42 slokas. We are at the 24th sloka. We left at 23rd last week. We just read 24th. We completed 24. Yeah, but we'll just touch base upon, because Krishna has been explaining about karma yoga in great detail. Ela undali, bhaktudu ela undali, manishi ela undali. And 24th nunchi 30th varaku, actually I'm thinking now, just remind me if I forget, I want to give you the connection of slokas in one slide after each chapter, like a connection. Like 24 to 30, Krishna is explaining this one. 30 to 34, Krishna is explaining this one. In one slide, I'll try to prepare and share with you so that you can see that connection. 24 to 30 onwards, Krishna is talking about many spiritual practices. He is telling, offer in sacrifice in 24. Neekunnadi yajnanlo samarpinchamani. Then he said, sense control, indriya nigraham. Second way of connecting to Krishna. Third way of connecting to Krishna is meditation, smaranam. Fourth way of connecting is pranayama, breath control. Another way of connecting is study of scriptures, pustakal chadavatam, shastral chadavatam. Another way is dhana dharma. And another way is austerity, ante tapassu. These are different ways Krishna is talking about. Right, when we go for breakfast, we have different menu, right? Somebody like idli, somebody like vada, somebody like pongal, somebody like something else, masala dosa, somebody like pesarattu. మన మనస్సు ఏంటంటే, though we eat every day, next day morning it will look for what's special today. Our mind is like that. So Krishna also knows our mentality. So he said, I am laying multiple paths for you. Somebody is very inclined to reading shastras. They read like so much. They wanted to read. Okay, your mind is towards that one, your inclination is towards that one, take that path. Somebody is austerity, self-control so much. I get up 4 in the morning, I do that one, I do this one. Okay, you are good in austerity, take that path. Somebody meditation, somebody sense control. For some of us, sense control is very difficult. Indriya nigram manaku kontamandiki chaala kashtam, kontamandiki adi telika avutundi, right? For some people, okay, Krishna has given me a lot of money, I'll do charity, I will not do anything else. Okay, keep doing. Krishna is trying to give so many options to connect to him. We will discuss all these things in sloka by sloka from 24 onwards. But at the same time, Krishna is always telling at any point of time, the highest is bhakti. Our conclusion is clear. Like mathematics, we first discuss the theorem on that stop. And then we prove, we spend 10 pages to prove that first line is true. So Krishna is clear, made it clear. Bhakti yoga annitikanna uttamamayinadi. But Krishna is explaining Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. He is explaining everything because there are different mentalities of people. Not everybody will give their heart to Bhakti. Not everybody is ready for also the highest form of Bhakti. How many of you are sitting here? I know it's Saturday. 69 people are there. After begging at their lotus feet, 30 people give their account. And finally, 10 people come. This is our life. Right. So, Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau Brahmanahutam. Brahmaivadena Gantavyam. Brahma Karma Samadhina. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau Brahmanahutam. Brahmaivadeva Gantavyam. Brahma Karma Samadhina. Anybody can recite this sloka? Important sloka. Chadavantu.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir.
Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Brahmagnau Brahmanahutam. Brahmaiva Deva Gantavyam. Brahma Karma Samadhina. So Krishna is telling here, this is a very important sloka. A person who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness is sure to attain the spiritual kingdom because of his full contribution to the spiritual activities. So whoever is giving his 100% to Krishna, to spiritual activities, is for sure to come to spiritual kingdom. So Krishna is telling a very interesting thing. 4 points. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavir. Ante whatever you are offering into the yajna is Brahman. Next. The offering itself is Brahman. Next. The ingredient being offered is Brahman. Edaithe istunnavo adi kuda Bhagavat sambandhamainadi. Next. The fire into which it is offered is Brahman. Agni kuda Bhagavat sambandhamainadi. And the person who is offering is also Brahman. That means ఇచ్చేవారు భగవంతుడికి సంబంధించిన భగవంతుడు కాదు. Some people interpret as the person who is offering is God, the thing is offered is God, the one which is receiving is God. That's how some people is interpreted. Vaishnava Sampradaya, crystal clear. Soul and super soul are different. Soul and super soul are never one and the same. So, మనం అందులో వేసేది భగవంతుడికి సంబంధించింది. వేసేది ఎవరు? మనము భగవంతుడికి సంబంధించిన వాళ్ళవే. ఏ భావంతో వేస్తున్నాం? ఆ ఫైర్ ఎందులో వేస్తున్నాం? అది కూడా భగవంతుడికి సంబంధించింది. So we need to start under this sloka is telling that everything is connected to Krishna. Everything around us is connected to Krishna. There is nothing which is in separation from Krishna. భగవంతుడికి సంబంధం లేకుండా ఉన్నది అంటే ఏంటండి? What is there anything in this world which is not connected to Krishna? You can say Maya, but Maya is also Krishna's energy only. మనని మభ్యపెట్టేది కూడా భగవంతుడి యొక్క శక్తే. So there is nothing which is not connected to Krishna. We need to develop this kind of consciousness. ఇలా అర్థం చేసుకోవడం మనం ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి. In short, everything is seen as connected to the Supreme. Action becomes spiritual when done with this understanding. Whatever we do, if we can start understanding that everything is connected to Krishna, automatically our actions become spiritual. You are cooking. You will think that this fire is connected to Krishna. These ingredients, rice, salt, cashew nuts, everything, all these are given by Krishna. You are cooking for Krishna. After it is cooked, it is offered for Krishna. And when we are taking, we are taking it as a prasadam of Krishna. Then cooking becomes spiritual activity. You are sitting in the kitchen for 3 hours to cook something. That 3 hours is also bhajana. This kind of understanding is not there anywhere. This understanding Srila Prabhupada has given. A lot of people think that only when we do mantra japa or when we sit in the puja room is only bhakti. Right? Now I'm trying to do fundraising for the temple for last few weeks. That is also bhakti. I'm going to different VIPs and inviting them. Why am I going? If my intention is, I want all these VIPs as my connection so that I'll become famous, then I'm not doing bhakti. If I'm going there and say, I wanted to connect this soul to the temple, maybe he will help something in this temple, it will be useful for the temple, then I'm working for Krishna. Going to house and give invitation for Bhumi Puja is also a bhakti. This is the greatness of Srila Prabhupada. He made life simple. ఇలా మనం ఎలాగైనా భగవంతుడికి కనెక్ట్ చేయొచ్చు అని ఆయన మనకు తెలియజేశారు. So if we have this in our mind, actions become spiritual. Any action we do becomes spiritual, whether it's cooking, whether you come 10 minutes before and sweep this floor. Why are we sweeping this floor? So that devotees can come and sit here and listen Bhagavad Gita. So sweeping is also a spiritual activity. Cleaning is also a spiritual activity. ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాం మనం ఇవన్నీ? భక్తులకి అవకాశం ఇస్తూ చేస్తాం. So every activity you can see Krishna in that. This is the greatness. One more important thing. I am not the independent doer. I am acting as an instrument of the Supreme. So we discuss this. A devotee cooking food thinking this is for Krishna. Because if everything is done with spiritual consciousness, the result is spiritual realization. చేసే ప్రతి పని భగవంతుడి కోసం చేస్తే ఆఖరికి మనకి భగవంతుడే కనపడతాడు. Because the people who are cooking food, they see food as an energy of God, body as an instrument of God, eating is an offering to maintain service to God. So eating becomes spiritualized action. Actually, భోజనం చేయటంలో ఎంత ఉందా అనిపిస్తుంది. We just eat. But if the consciousness is, Krishna, I am eating this prasadam. Krishna, I am eating to keep my body so that I can serve you. అప్పుడు కూర్చొని భోజనం చేయటం కూడా భక్తే. Can you understand how beautiful is it? If our consciousness while eating is like this, even eating is also an action. Let's say you take bath. Krishna, I am taking this bath so that I stand purified and stand in front of you and do my bhakti. I can touch everything, I can cook everything. Then snanam cheyatam, even taking bath is also spiritual activity. Are you able to understand? Taking bath everybody will do. We have been also doing. But when the bath becomes spiritual, if the consciousness is, I am doing this so that I am eager to come to your puja room and serve you. This bath is my prerequisite so that I can do my puja for you. If that is our consciousness, life by soap application also is bhakti. Isn't it very interesting? Do you have this level of understanding before? That's why we are all grateful to Srila Prabhupada. He made bhakti so simple that anybody can understand, anybody can implement. Just మన మనస్సును మార్చుకోవటం, మన ఆలోచన సరళిని మార్చుకోవటం. భక్తి వైపు మన ఆలోచన సరళిని చేసే ప్రతి పనిలోనూ మన ఆలోచన సరళిని తిప్పుకుంటే అదే భక్తి అయిపోతుంది. A person who is working in the office, all of us who are going to office, my skills are given by Krishna, my work is a service for Krishna, my earnings will support Krishna. You are going to office, nothing wrong. పాడు ఉద్యోగం చేసి విసుగొచ్చింది లేదు. You are doing this for Krishna. My job is for Krishna. Remember Krishna 3 times a day, during the office times also, in the afternoon also, once again remember. Evening when you are closing your laptop, once again remember. Thank you for the opportunity, Krishna. This service is for you. Whether you are doing Python coding or whether you are verifying 50-page complex legal document, whatever you are doing, it is for Krishna. Because at the end, you are using that earnings also to serve Krishna. నాకు వచ్చిన ధనంలో ఎంతో కొంత we are using to serve Krishna. So everything is getting spiritualized. This is the greatness of this sloka. If you don't understand like this sloka looks very complicated. Brahma arpanam brahma havihi, brahma 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 brahma. అంతే కదా? When I heard this sloka before, it was so complex. అంతా బ్రహ్మమే, అంతా బ్రహ్మే వరకు అర్థమైంది నాకు. But after understanding how Srila Prabhupada explained, చేసేది భగవంతుడి కోసం, ఇచ్చింది భగవంతుడు, ఆయన ఇచ్చింది తిరిగి ఆయనకే సమర్పిస్తాం. That is simple understanding of Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi, Brahmagno Brahmahutam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina. Next. Prabhu.
Yes.
Yeah.
First one, example to God. My skills are given by God.
Yes.
So if it is skill given by God, if it's hardened by the person who is skillful, to think that I am skillful because I worked hard, I'm proud of myself. It's like share God, it's not just given by God.
Prabhu, actually, it is a very subtle thing.
But skillful one's down.
See, your point is valid. Skillful person also not many skillful person think that they have given the skills by Krishna.
Yeah.
There are only some people who will think naturally I am given this skill by God. Okay, that is about the skillful people. Now a person who is dumb, who worked hard to acquire that skill, even though you worked hard, what is the guarantee that you can get the skill? So Krishna has given me that intelligence, Krishna has given me that ability to work hard, and eventually Krishna has given me the result of the skill. That's how we should see it. Bhaktulaki abhaktukalki teda adenandi. Devotees see everything in connection with Krishna. Normal people think that it is everything. I worked hard. I was going to office from morning 9 to evening 6 or 9 o'clock. Right 9 to 10 every day, I was enhancing myself. Weekends also, I sacrificed so many parties. I learned this skill. I have written the exam. Did Krishna go and write the exam? I had 5 flasks of tea overnight to revise my subject, and I have passed the exam into this one. It is my thing. What is Krishna there? That is how normal people think. But devotees see the hand of Krishna everywhere. I'll send you one beautiful lecture from Amarendra Prabhu called Seeing the Hand of God Everywhere. 1 hour lecture. It's in nice English. Amarendra Prabhu speaks simple English. Please listen to that lecture. Seeing the hand of God everywhere. He gives more practical examples. So we need to start seeing everything as in connection with Krishna. His skills are given by Krishna. Then, for example, you get a job. A lot of people think, I deserve this job. That's why I got it. If you think from a different point of view, there are so many other deserving people for that job. But why only you got it? I'll tell a very common example, bro. We have eyes, hands, ears, legs and all. ఇందులో గొప్ప ఉందండి అందరికీ ఉన్నాయి నాకు ఉన్నాయి. But are there people who do not have eyes? Are there people who do not have ears or eyes, who cannot hear or have some problem? Leg is not working, hands are not working. There are so many people like that. But are we better off than them? Understand? So this is how we need. Andukane they always say that from spiritual angle, you have to always compare with the people who is worse than you or not better than you. Material angle, they say, compare with people who is higher than you. Hey, come on. This guy is high performing. You also do like this. This guy has achieved $1 million target. You should do $1.2 million target. Material angle is competition. Spiritual angle is compassion. So that's why there is a conflict in material angle and spiritual angle. Some people who are trying to become spiritual get confused after in their work. Even I was confused for some time in my work also. Should I compete or not? Then I understood. Yes, in the office, if you need to compete, you compete. But please be clear in your heart that result is Krishna's. And you are not competing for competition's sake. Yes, because of your job, you have to compete. Because your boss has given you a goal. We have to work on that one. But in your heart, you are crystal clear. I am competing for the sake of this one. I am not competing for my own satisfaction or joy. And if I don't achieve, that's okay. I did my 100% effort. Your boss may not agree to that one. But you in your heart be clear. I have done my best. Rest is Krishna's hands. But at the same time, we cannot do our work and say, if Krishna wants, he'll give you, I will not do anything. That's correct. Actually, after understanding spirituality, we might get confused. సరిగ్గా అర్థం కాకపోతే నేను ఏ ప్రయత్నం చేయను ఆయనే చూసుకుంటాడు, అది తప్పు. నీ ప్రయత్నం నువ్వు చేయి, రిజల్ట్ భగవంతుడికి వదిలేసి అది ఎట్లాగన్నా రాని. ఎస్, యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ద డెడికేషన్ ఇన్ ద యాక్షన్ అండ్ లీవ్ ద రిజల్ట్ టు కృష్ణ. అర్థమైందా ప్రభు? You are able to see it from the spiritual angle, right? Hare Krishna, that దైవం ఏవాపరే యజ్ఞం యోగినా పర్యుపాసతే బ్రహ్మజ్ఞౌ అపరే యజ్ఞం యజ్ఞేనైవోపజుహ్వతి యజ్ఞేనైవోపజుహ్వతి దైవమేవాపరే యజ్ఞం యోగినా పర్యుపాసతే బ్రహ్మాగ్నౌ అపరే యజ్ఞం యజ్ఞేనైవోపజుహ్వతి. Anybody want to recite this sloka? దైవం ఏవాపరే యజ్ఞం యోగినా పర్యుపాసతే బ్రహ్మాగ్నౌ అపరే యజ్ఞం యజ్ఞేనైవోపజుహ్వతి. So here is talking about some people worship the demigods by offering the sacrifice to them, and some offer in the fire of Supreme Brahman. We already discussed this. Why we దేవతల చుట్టూ ఎందుకు పరిగెడతాము, దేవుడి చుట్టూ ఎందుకు పరిగెడతాము. So he is telling that some people offer for devatas and some people offer directly to me, means Supreme Brahman Krishna. So karmis ఆఫర్ చేస్తారు ఎందుకండి, వాళ్ళ సుకృతి కోసం. ఫలానా యజ్ఞం చేస్తే యూ గెట్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ బెనిఫిట్, ఇఫ్ ఐ డూ దిస్ వన్ ఐ గెట్ దిస్ బెనిఫిట్, అందుకని దే కీప్ డూయింగ్ దట్ యాక్టివిటీ. అండ్ సమ్ పీపుల్ డూ ఇట్ ఫర్ ద ప్లెజర్ ఆఫ్ డెమిగాడ్స్, దేవతల కోసం సంతోషం కోసం చేస్తారు. బట్ దట్స్ ఆల్సో వై డూ దే డూ, సో దట్ దే గెట్ సంథింగ్ ఇన్ రిటర్న్. ఏమంటే శనీశ్వరుడి గుళ్ళో నూనెతో అభిషేకం చేసి 9 ప్రదక్షిణాలు చేస్తే ఈ శని తీరిపోతుందంటండి. ఈ అనుకున్న పనులాగా మన గణపతి గుడిలో కొబ్బరికాయ కొడితే అనుకున్న పనులు అవుతుందంటండి. ఆంజనేయ స్వామి మెళ్ళలో వడమాల వేస్తే ఈ కోరిక తీరుతుందంటండి. ఇట్లా ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ పీపుల్ థింక్ సో దట్ దేర్ డిజైర్స్ ఆర్ గెటింగ్ ఫుల్ఫిల్డ్. అండ్ జ్ఞానీస్ ఏమనుకుంటారు, ఐ వాంట్ టు మర్జ్ ఇన్ టు బ్రహ్మన్. జ్ఞానులు ఏమనుకుంటారు, కర్మీస్ ఏంటంటే కోరికల కోసం పరిగెడుతుంటారు దేవతల చుట్టూ. జ్ఞానీస్ దే వాంట్ టు మర్జ్ ఇన్ టు ద బ్రహ్మన్, అంటే బ్రహ్మంలో కలిసిపోవాలి. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ దేర్ డిజైర్. బట్ భక్తాస్ దే డూ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫర్ ద సాటిస్ఫాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ. దిస్ ఇస్ బీన్ అవర్ థీమ్. వి డిస్కస్ దట్ ఆల్సో as the first start of our session. And they become the first class yogi. Krishna explains later, among everybody, bhaktas are most dear to me. He is the highest yogi, Krishna says that one. So people talking about Devata worship versus Supreme Lord worship. Stotrindriyani अन्ये सम्यगमाग्निषु जुह्वति शब्दादीन् विषयानन्या इंद्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति स्तोत्रिन्द्रियाण्यन्मन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति शब्दाब्दीन् विषयानन्या इंद्रियाग्निषु जुह्वति. शंकर प्रभु चौतरा स्तोत्रादीनिन्द्रियाण्यन्ये संयमाग्निषु जुह्वति शब्दादीन् विषयानन्या ఇంద్రియాగ్నిషు జుహ్వతి. ఇందాక మనం మాట్లాడుకున్నాం కదా, we started with this, right? Some people by sacrifice, some people by self-control, some people by study of shastras, charity, meditation, different things, right? So here is telling some sacrifice the hearing process and senses in the fire of mental control, and others sacrifice the objects of the senses in the fire of the senses. మా తెలుగులో చదవండమ్మా రజిత మాతాజీ.
మౌనికలో నేను హోమం చేస్తాను కాక ఇతరులు సక్రమమైన వ్యవస్థలు ఇంద్రియాలని అగ్నిలో హోమం చేస్తాను.
Yes. So, putting the senses in the fire of the senses, we'll try to understand. Agnilo homam cheyam ante hearing. Some people go by hearing. Some people are in mental control, ante mind and meditation control. Some people are using the senses, put them in the fire of senses, ante using them for right purpose. So we know that there are 4 ashramas. 4 ashramas ఏంటంటే బ్రహ్మచర్య, గృహస్థ, వానప్రస్థ, sannyasa. These are the 4 ashramas. What are the 4 varnas? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. So, brahmachari, gruhastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. What is the main purpose of each ashrama? Brahmachari, what is his main purpose? Learning and sense control. Indri nigraham, Shastra adhyanam. These are the 2 things. Gruhastha, what is his main purpose?
Family.
Support family and support other ashramas. Support the society. Brahmacharis ఎవరో ఒకటి చూసుకోవాలి కదండి, సన్యాసులు ఎవరో ఒకటి చూసుకోవాలి. వానప్రస్థస్ also somebody need to take. So they need to take care of their family in the right way as per dharma. ధార్మికంగా ఉండటం మిగతా 3 ఆశ్రమాన్ని they need to support. Right. వానప్రస్థ, what is their principal duty? Detach from family, attached to Krishna. అంతే. డిటాచ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫ్యామిలీ, అటాచ్ టు కృష్ణ. అంటే ఏంటంటే ఒక వయసు వచ్చాక సంసార బాధ్యతలను వీలైనంత వరకు తగ్గించుకొని భగవంతుడి మీద ఫోకస్ చేయండి. దట్ ఈస్ వానప్రస్థ. వానప్రస్థ డజంట్ మీన్ గోయింగ్ అండ్ స్టే ఇన్ కాశీ అండ్ హోల్ డే వాచింగ్ టీవీ సీరియల్స్. యూ కెన్ సిట్ ఇన్ గౌతమి ఎన్క్లేవ్ ఇన్ యువర్ ఓన్ హౌస్ అండ్ స్పెండ్ మోర్ అవర్స్ టువర్డ్స్ జప, రీడింగ్ భాగవతం. Then you are in Vanaprastha. You are sitting in your own house. You can switch on AC. All the luxury at home. But still, why are you using that one? AC వేసుకొని 10 గంటలు పడుకోవటానికి కాదు. చల్లగా ఉంది, ప్రశాంతంగా ఉంది, 4 గంటలు కూర్చొని భాగవతం చదువుకుంటారు. You see connection? You are using every facility for the service of the Krishna. Nobody said, no, you are getting attached to AC, we should stop the AC. ఎక్కడ చెప్పలేదండి. Put the AC. But don't use the AC to sleep. Use the AC to sit and read Bhagavatam, do japa, this one. It is very hot. Put the AC. That's okay. It's already hot. I can see that one. I was thinking we should do our session from morning 5 to 7. No, don't worry. So, right. So, brahmacharya is self-control. Attraction towards opposite sex is controlled. In Gruhastha, it is allowed. Gruhastha, male and female can come together. It is allowed. But you know what Prabhupada also says? Sorry to say this. Gruhastha is also not like a licensed sex. It is not that is the only duty. You have to focus on many other things. That's what Krishna says. That's what Prabhupada says. So, 4 ashramas are there. What is the core purpose in all the 4 ashramas? Connect to divine. Different methods you are connecting to divine. In Gruhastha, you are earning money, but you are connecting to Krishna. In sannyasa, we did not discuss sannyasa, but what is the main purpose of sannyasa? To preach, to share the divine knowledge to everybody, to show the path. రే, ఈ సంసారంలో పడి కొట్టుకుపోమాకరా, ఇప్పటికన్నా సరే భగవంతుడి వైపు తిరుగు, భక్తి వైపు తిరుగు అని ఎవరు చెప్తారండి? ఒక సన్యాసే చెప్పలేడు, ఒక సన్యాసి చెప్పలేడు, సన్యాసే చెప్పలేడు. అర్థమైందా? దెర్ ఇస్ అ డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ సన్యాసి అండ్ సన్యాసి. ద మెనీ సన్యాసీస్ వి సీ ఆర్ సన్యాసీస్. ఈరోజు మనకు కనపడే చాలా మంది దొంగ సన్యాసులు, వాళ్ళ మూలానే మన పిల్లలకి హిందూ సనాతన ధర్మం మీద మనసు పోయింది. మనం చెప్పలేకపోతున్నాం. దే షో ఓన్లీ దోస్ ఆడ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్. బట్ వీ షుడ్ స్టార్ట్ షోయింగ్ ఆల్ ద గ్రేట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ ద సన్యాసీస్ హూ ఆర్ దేర్ డెడికేటెడ్. So many great sannyasis you will slowly get to know. At your leisure time, you should start listening to different sannyasis of ISKCON lectures. Also in Google, you can find it. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Prema Swami Maharaj. Like that, there are some great souls. His Holiness is a Grihastha, but Sankarshan Adhikari Prabhu. There are so many great souls are there. Just keep listening to them once in a while. You'll get to know వాళ్ళ ఆచార్యాస్ యొక్క మూడ్ ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ భావం ఎలా ఉంటుంది. విల్ స్టార్ట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ దట్ వన్. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ ఆర్ లిసనింగ్ యూట్యూబ్ లెక్చర్స్ ఎవ్రీ డే, అట్లీస్ట్ ఫర్ హాఫ్ అన్ అవర్? ప్లీజ్ మేక్ ద హ్యాబిట్. Please make the habit of listening every day, at least half an hour. It is very important for us to have constant connection with Guru and Shastra. Every day we should listen. The purpose of 4 orders is gradual elevation to the bhakti. ఈ 4 ఆశ్రమాలు భగవంతుడు ఎందుకు క్రియేట్ చేశాడు? అండర్లైన్ థ్రెడ్ is the common thing. Connecting to the divine in a gradual way, step by step. We are in Grihastha. We will also go gradually towards the bhakti. Next. One minute. Sarvanindriya karmani, prana karmani chapare, atma samyamya yogagnau, जुह्वति ज्ञान दीपिते, सर्वाणींद्रिया कर्माणि प्राण कर्माणि चापरे, आत्म संयम्य योगाग्नौ जुह्वाति ज्ञान दीपिते. Right. Anybody want to recite this sloka? सर्वानिंद्रिय कर्माणि प्राण कर्माणि चापरे, आत्म संयम्य योगाग्नौ जुह्वाति ज्ञान दीपिते. So we discussed few style of people. Now Krishna is continuing. Others who are interested in achieving self-realization to the control of mind and senses offer the functions of all senses as oblations into the fire of the controlled mind. Telugulo chaduvamma Kavita Mataji.
ఇంద్రియ మనోనిగ్రహంతో ఆసక్తి కలవారు ఇంద్రియ కర్మలను మరియు ప్రాణవాయువు కర్మలను మనోనియమం అనేది అగ్నియందు ఆహుతులుగా అర్పించును.
So offering senses in the fire of the controlled mind. We'll understand this one. మనోనిగ్రహం తోటి వాటిని సెన్సెస్ ని ఇంద్రియాల్ని సమర్పించటం అంటే ఏంటి? విల్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్. దీస్ ఆర్ లిటిల్ ట్రిక్కీ శ్లోకాస్. కొంచెం ట్రిక్కీగా ఉంటే విల్ ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్ దెమ్. సో దేర్ ఆర్ 2 types of people, పరాగాత్మ, ప్రత్యాగాత్మ. పరాగాత్మ ఇంద్రియ తృప్తిలోనే ఆనంద పొందేవాళ్ళు. ప్రయాగాత్మ ఆత్మ జ్ఞానం వైపు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు. ఆర్ యు పరాగాత్మ, ఆర్ యు ప్రత్యాగాత్మ? పరాగాత్మ అంటే కేవలం ఇంద్రియ నిగ్రహం, ఇంద్రియ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్. దే ఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ ఇన్ ఓన్లీ ఇన్ ఎంజాయ్మెంట్. కృష్ణ, ఐ హ్యావ్ దిస్ మనీ, ఐ విల్ ఎంజాయ్. I have this facility, I will enjoy. My money, I will enjoy. What's your problem? That is the general nature of 99.99% of the people. This whole life is to enjoy. 1% of the people, bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapatyate vasudeva sarvaviti samahatma sudurlabha. 7.19. Right, Prabhu? I think 7.19. Bahunam janmanamante, Krishna is telling. So 1% of the people are thinking, why am I born? What is the purpose of life? Who is God? What is my relation with God? How do I connect to God? Why are people dying? Is there karma? Why people are taking birth? Yenni alochistha modaledtaru. 1% of the people start thinking all these things, right? And they will start thinking, once I know the purpose of life, I am wasting my time. Let me start working towards that purpose of life. This is 1% of the people. So here Srila Prabhupada talks about Patanjali Yoga Sutras. How many of you know Patanjali Yoga Sutras? You know a little bit. Okay, very good. So in that one Yoga Sutra, they talks about 5 types of airs. Tells kada na apana swaha, udana swaha, gnana swama. మనం అంటూ ఉంటాం కదా, 5 రకాల వాయువులు ఉంటాయి శరీరంలో. How they control and all they do it. వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే, what they try to do is, some people try to control through the airs, pranayama ద్వారా, they try to control slowly the mind and they try to withdraw the mind. by controlling the airs, by controlling the mind, the controlling the senses. వాళ్ళు they sit for hours together like that and they try to control. ఇది మనలాంటి వాళ్ళకి చాలా కష్టం. చేయగలరా మీరు? It's very difficult. So the goal is self-realization. They are also working towards self-realization. అంటే they are working towards connecting to Krishna. Prabhupada says that there are many yogic processes, but the goal is purification of consciousness. In the Bhakti Yoga, the senses are not withdrawn. They are engaged in this service. What Krishna is telling is some people who are following the meditation, Ashtanga Yoga and all, they are trying to withdraw the senses. That means they are trying to control the senses, completely control. Manassuni nigraha atu itu pokunda after. Chenchalam lekunda, they try to control the senses. External ga emautundo, they wanted to withdraw from that atmosphere. They sit quietly for hours together. I have no connection with the Prabhu. Adi, it is difficult for many people. It's possible for some people who have that kind of nature of yogic style and self-control. Manlanti valaki chala kashtam. So what Srila Prabhupada is telling is, don't try to control the senses. Engage the senses in the bhakti. Let us understand this one. You cannot control senses. It's very difficult. Indriyalni control cheyadam kashtam. Tokku pedithe inka ibbandi. Eedchi kodtadi adi. Tokku pedithe they'll come back like a spring. What will happen to the spring if you press? As soon as you take your foot out, spring will bounce back with double speed. Right? Going back to the physics basics. How the spring comes back and what we studied in our +1, +2. Right? So that's what. But ఆయన ఏమంటున్నారంటే శ్రీల ప్రభుపాద ఇంద్రియాల్ని తొక్కి పెట్టద్దు, ఇంద్రియాల్ని కంట్రోల్ చేయలేం మనం. అందుకని ఇంద్రియాల్ని భగవంతుడికి సమర్పించండి. అర్థమైందా? కళ్ళు చూడటం దానికి అలవాటు. ఏది అందంగా ఉన్నా కళ్ళు చూస్తూ ఉంటాయి. భగవంతుడి రూపం చూడటం అలవాటు చేసుకోండి. చెవులు ఎప్పుడు ఏదోటి వినాలనే అనుకుంటూ ఉంటుంది. భగవంతుడి కథ వినటానికి అలవాటు చేసుకోండి. రైట్? మన చేతులు ఏదో పని చేస్తూనే ఉంటాయి. ఆగవు ఏదో అంటుంటారు. మా అమ్మగారు ఇదివరకు అంటుంటారు, తిరిగే కాలు తిట్టే నోరు ఎప్పుడు ఆగదని ఏదో సెంటెంట్ ఏదో. సో ఎప్పుడు వీఆర్ యాక్టివ్. డూ సమ్ సర్వీస్ ఫర్ ద కృష్ణ. So then you are not suppressing your senses, you are not controlling your senses, you are engaging your senses. Understand? You are going by the nature. I want to eat so much. Okay, offer to Krishna and eat. You see the point? I want to eat everything. That's why some people who are so attached to non-veg, but they find it very difficult to let go non-veg. We tell them, okay, eat non-veg, but for 1 month you try to eat prasadam. Few months. After that, automatically your interest for non-veg will go away. It is not by force. Naturally, you will only feel it. I've seen some of my friends coming for satsang. They said naturally after some time they lost interest in that one. No force, no compulsion. They lost interest naturally because they started eating prasadam for few months. There are do's and don'ts. Some people focus on the don'ts. I suggest focus on the do's. Yen cheyalo start cheyi. Automatically don'ts will go away. దీని మీద ఫోకస్ చేస్తే ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. రివర్స్ డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఫైట్స్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి. ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ద డూస్, ఆటోమేటికలీ డోంట్స్ విల్ గో అవే. దట్స్ వై దే సే టు రిమూవ్ అ బ్యాడ్ హ్యాబిట్, ఇన్స్టాల్ ఎ గుడ్ హ్యాబిట్. బ్యాడ్ హ్యాబిట్ తీసేయమంటే ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. హే స్టాప్ డూయింగ్ దిస్ వన్. ఈజ్ ఇట్ లైక్ అలా పారేసేంత ఈజీనా? దే సే పుట్ ఏ గుడ్ హ్యాబిట్. That is the easiest way to let go a bad habit. So Krishna is telling that engage your senses for Krishna. Engage, put them into service of Krishna. That is the easiest way. After some time, eyes want to always see. After some time, they start seeing only Krishna. They'll start getting attracted to Krishna. Ears want to hear always. They want to hear something or the other. After some time, instead of hearing gossip, they want to hear Harikatha. How long you will hear gossip? We have been hearing gossip since our childhood. ఎప్పుడప్పుడు కృష్ణ ఇస్ టెలింగ్ హియర్ హరికథ, హియర్ భాగవతం. స్లోలీ యు ఆర్ సో యాక్టివ్, వర్క్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ. యు హ్యావ్ సో మెనీ కనెక్షన్స్, యూజ్ దట్ ఫర్ కృష్ణ. యు హ్యావ్ టాలెంట్. కృష్ణ హస్ గివెన్ యూ అన్ అమేజింగ్ టాలెంట్ టు స్పీక్ అండ్ కన్విన్స్ అదర్ పీపుల్. పుట్ దెమ్ ఇన్ టు ద పాత్ ఆఫ్ భక్తి. స్టార్ట్ భగవద్గీత క్లాసెస్. Prabhuji, I can influence any number of people in 5 minutes. I can mesmerize them. Okay, use that for Krishna. Connect them to Krishna, make them devotees of Krishna. Use all your skills, use all your senses for Krishna. That's what Prabhupada is explaining that one. There's a lot of detailed explanation. Are you interested to understand about the 5 Vayus? Huh? Okay. Prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana. మీరు చాలా మంది కొంతమంది పూజలో చేసేవాళ్ళు ఉంటారు. ప్రాణాయ స్వాహ, పానాయ స్వాహ, వ్యానాయ స్వాహ, సమానాయ స్వాహ, ఉదానాయ స్వాహ. దే ట్రై టు కీప్ డూయింగ్ దట్ మంత్రాస్. అంటే ఏంటంటే ఇవన్నీ యు ఆర్ ఆఫరింగ్ టు కృష్ణ. ప్రాణ ఫర్ కృష్ణ, అపాన ఫర్ కృష్ణ, వ్యాన ఫర్ కృష్ణ, సమాన ఫర్ కృష్ణ, ఉదాన ఫర్ కృష్ణ. సో ప్రాణవాయు అంటే ఏంటంటే ఇట్ కంట్రోల్స్ ద బ్రీతింగ్ అండ్ ద సెన్సరీ యాక్టివిటీ. సెన్సెస్ పనిచేస్తున్నాయంటే ఏంటి? మనలో ప్రాణశక్తి ఉంది. మనిషి చనిపోతే ప్రాణశక్తి లేకపోతే ఇంకేమైనా పనిచేస్తుందా? ఏమంటే వింటున్నారా అంటే ఏమంటారు? చెప్పండి అంటారా? అటు తిరిగారంటే అక్కడి నుంచి పారిపోతాం. చనిపోయిన వాళ్ళు ఇటు తిరిగారంటే. సో ప్రాణశక్తి ఇట్ కంట్రోల్స్ బ్రీతింగ్, హార్ట్ బీట్ అండ్ గివింగ్ ఎనర్జీ ఫర్ సెన్సెస్. ప్రాణశక్తి ఉంటేనే యూ కెన్ సీ, లిజన్. దట్స్ వై సీ సమ్ పీపుల్ వెన్ యూ ఆర్ సో టైర్డ్, యు ఆర్ సో ఎగ్జాస్టెడ్, will you be interested to sit and listen and have a good conversation? మనం ఇక్కడి నుంచి పోతే నేను పడుకుంటాను రా బాబా. You are so tired. That means pranashakti is not there. If pranashakti is not there, senses are not active. So breathing అంటే life air, ఉచ్ఛ్వాస నిశ్వాసాలు, హార్ట్ బీట్ అండ్ ఎనర్జీ ఫర్ సెన్సెస్. ఇంద్రియాలు పనిచేయడానికి కావాల్సిన శక్తి అంతా ప్రాణశక్తి రావటం ప్రాణవాయువుల నుంచి వస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ అపాన వాయు, ఇట్ మూవ్స్ డౌన్వర్డ్స్. అపానవాయువు యొక్క శక్తి ఏంటంటే డైజెస్ట్ చేసి థ్రోయింగ్ ద ఎక్స్క్రీషన్ అవుట్. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ యాక్టివిటీ. దెన్ రిప్రొడక్షన్, సెక్షువల్ యాక్టివిటీ, క్రియేటింగ్ ద ఎగ్స్, క్రియేటింగ్ ద స్పర్మ్, అదంతా. దెన్ ఎలిమినేషన్, బాడీలో ఉన్న టాక్సిక్స్ రిమూవ్ చేయటం. ఆల్ దీస్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్ ఇస్ అపానవాయువు డస్ దట్ వన్. నెక్స్ట్ వ్యానవాయువు, అదేం చేస్తుంది? ఇట్ ఈస్ త్రూ అవుట్ ద బాడీ. That is doing blood circulation. It is helping the blood to move and expansion and contraction of muscles. A muscle shakti anta, it is coming from the Vyana Vayu. I will put all this in the quiz now this Sunday. Samana Vayu, it is the one which is putting balance in digestion. Ante distribution of nutrients from food. ఆ ఫుడ్లో ఉన్న ఎనర్జీ శక్తిని what all distribution to the different parts of the body is taken care by the Samana Vayu. Next, Udana Vayu. And it is moving upward. Apana is going downward. Udana is moving upward. Speech. Manam matladutunnam kada. That is Udana. And finally, what is the consciousness when you are living at the body? నవరంధ్రాల నుంచి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది అంటారు కదండి శరీరం, ఆత్మ. ఎట్నుంచి వెళ్తుంది? నోట్లోంచి వెళ్తుందా, కంట్లోంచి వెళ్తుందా, కింద భాగాల్లోంచి వెళ్ళిపోతుందా? Shastra explains, if the soul is leaving from down, next life is 4 leg, 8 leg, 12 leg, 16 leg, 21 legs, 22 legs. If it is going from down, if it is going from upper side, there is a guarantee of a human birth. Where the soul is leaving also decides. That is based on consciousness. Then gurinchi, what is that you are thinking at the time of death? Are you thinking about అంతే నారాయణ స్మృతియా, అంతే డాష్ డాష్ డాష్, ఫ్యామిలీ, ప్రాపర్టీస్, అటాచ్మెంట్, పీపుల్. వాట్ ఆర్ యూ థింకింగ్ అట్ ద టైమ్ ఆఫ్ డెత్? 8.5 అంత్యకాలే చ మామీ చ స్మరణ్ ముక్తా కలేవరం యః ప్రయాతి సమద్భావం యాతి నాత్రి అత్ర సంశయః. Whoever thinks of me in the last minute will come to me. Krishna has said that one. So Udana Vayu ఏం చేస్తుందంటే it is determining the consciousness while leaving the body. పైనుంచి వెళ్తుందా, కింద నుంచి వెళ్తుందా? Of course, there is so much explanation in Bhagavad Gita will earlier, whether people are living in the night or people are living in the body, people are living in the దాన్ని ఏమంటారు, ఉత్తరాయణ పుణ్యకాలం, దక్షిణాయన పుణ్యకాలం, ఏ టైంలో వెళ్తున్నారు. But don't worry, if you are a sincere devotee of Krishna, this all doesn't matter. కింద నుంచి వెళ్ళినా he will take us to Goloka Vrindavan. Prabhupada said that one, if you are a devotee of Krishna, you don't need to worry anything, whether you are dying in the night or day or evening, where the Atma is going out, don't even ignore. your destiny is guaranteed if you are a sincere devotee of Krishna. This is for all the normal people. So what yogis do, yogis ఏం చేస్తారంటే they control the breathing. Yogis means not the normal people who do yoga on the Sunday morning in this park. They are all not yogis. Yogis means who are taking yoga very seriously to connect to the divine. వాళ్ళు ఏం చేస్తారంటే దే డూ ప్రాణాయామ, కంట్రోల్ ద బ్రీతింగ్. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్. దే డూ స్లోగా టేకింగ్ ఇన్హేల్, slowly taking exhale. How many of you do pranayama? Many of you do. So you know, I don't need to explain, right? And they sit, నిఠారుగా వెన్నుముక స్ట్రైట్ గా ఉంటాం, మెడిటేషన్ పోస్చర్స్. దెన్ ప్రత్యాహార అంటే సెన్సెస్. మనం ఈ ఫస్ట్ రెండే చేస్తాం, మూడో చెయ్యం. సెన్స్ విత్ డ్రాయల్, దట్ మీన్స్ విత్డ్రా ఫ్రమ్ సెన్సెస్. నో, డిస్కనెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ ద అట్మాస్ఫియర్, disconnect from the disturbances everywhere. And the air becomes controlled, the mind becomes calm. When the internal air, శరీరంలో ఉన్న ఈ ప్రాణ, అపాన, ఉదాన, వ్యాన, సమాన, ఈ 5 airs if you are able to control, mind becomes calm, senses become under control, and consciousness turns inward. చేతనా శక్తి లోపలికి వస్తుంది అనమాట. ఎక్స్టర్నల్ గా ఉన్న చేతనా శక్తి మనసులోకి వస్తుంది అనమాట. Then that means somebody is a yogi who is trying to forward, who is trying to do towards the self-realization. జ్ఞాన యోగంలో వాళ్ళు ఆత్మ సెల్ఫ్-రియలైజేషన్, ఆత్మ పరిజ్ఞానం కోసము, ఆత్మ సాక్షాత్కారం కోసం they are trying to take the all controls inside. This is what the yogis follow. Are you able to understand, Prabhuji's, Mataji's? Air control చేయటం మూలన you are controlling first the mind. Then you are controlling the senses. Then you are trying to bring the consciousness inside. ప్రస్తుతం మన కాన్షియస్నెస్ ఎప్పుడు ఉంటుంది? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫోకస్డ్. మన శక్తి అంతా ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్వేస్ ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఫోకస్డ్. కాన్స్టెంట్లీ స్కానింగ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్, కాన్స్టెంట్లీ సీయింగ్, కాన్స్టెంట్లీ లిసనింగ్, కాన్స్టెంట్లీ అనలైజింగ్. ఇట్స్ ఆల్ అరౌండ్. ఏంటంటే అప్పుడు వాళ్ళని దాన్ని తెలుగులో ఏమంటారంటే అంతర్ముఖ సాధన అంటారు. దట్ ఈస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ వర్డ్, అంతర్ముఖ సాధన. యూ ట్రై టు బ్రింగ్ ఆల్ దట్ వన్ ఇంటర్నల్ అండ్ యూ ట్రై టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ ద God. This is one path of bhakti. But Prabhupada says, not everybody can follow this one. Some people can follow this path. So, I cannot do this one. So, Prabhupada said, do bhajan, do Harinama Sankirtana, do bhajan, do kirtan, sit and read Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Do Nagar Sankirtan, do Go Seva, go to temple and do some of seva, whether it's cooking, anything, do seva, engage your services. This is the way for you, because I am not a yogi. I cannot control my mind. I cannot control my senses. I cannot do antarmukha sadhana. So Prabhupada is saying, do this one, connect to Krishna. You choose. If you can do this antarmukha sadhana, you can become a yogi and you can grow beard. Mataji is not possible, right? So, if you cannot do antarmukha sadhana, the easiest path is connecting to Krishna, doing Harinama Sankirtana, Nama Japa. Especially in Kali Yuga, this antarmukha sadhana is very difficult. Krishna has covered the syllabus for all the 4 yugas. Ante kadandi? Because Krishna cannot give separate books for Kali Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Treta Yuga. Krishna has covered the entire syllabus. Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, everything. Right? So that's why Bhagavad Gita is relevant to all the types. Some people say this question, what is the relevance of Bhagavad Gita in 2026? That's an interesting topic. You should prepare a PPT and do in your office. What is the relevance of Bhagavad Gita in today's world? That's one of my favorite topics. How do you make it relevant to today's world? Otherwise, suddenly people are, this is all Sanskrit, these are all complex sentences. That's why only 20 people are coming here. Because a lot of people think Bhagavad Gita is complicated. If somebody comes and says 400 people will be sitting in the park. Anteran? Correct. Very beautifully you said. Correct. Bhagavad Gita is not relevant today because we are dealing with all the irrelevant things. Your mind has so much irrelevance, that's why you are not able to understand the relevance of Gita. You think that it is irrelevant. We are thinking what is irrelevant as relevant and what is relevant as irrelevant. Beautiful statement you made, Prabha. I'll use this as an example. Thank you. Right? Huh? Liar garu, జాగ్రత్తగా మాట్లాడాలి.
Please, the words.
Right. So that's what. Are you understood about the different types of airs and how it works and all? There's so much further explanation when we discuss further about Ashtanga Yoga. Next. Dravya yajnastapo yajna yoga yajnastata pare swadhyaya gnana yajnascha yataya samstita vrata Dravya yajnastapo yajna yoga yajnastata pare swadhyaya gnana yajnascha yataya samstita vrata. My Allah Chautara, anybody want to recite this sloka? Yavyegna tapo yegna yoga yatata pare swadhyaya gnana yajnascha yataya samstita vrata. So, some become enlightened by sacrificing their possessions. Whatever they have, they give. That means charity yajna, dana yajna. That's what some people are following. And others by performing severe austerities, tapas. Some are following that tapas. And by practicing the yoga of eightfold mysticism, ante Ashtanga yoga. Or by studying the Vedas to advance in the transcendental knowledge. Krishna is explaining about the others. He's explained few people, now he's saying others. Who are all those others? Who are controlling, basically Dana Yajna, or who are trying to do Tapasi Yajna, or who are trying to do Ashtanga Yoga, or who are trying to use Jnana Yajna by reading the books, Vedalu, Upanishattalu, Ivanni Chadutu. Different ways of trying to connect to Krishna. First one, Dravyatma Yajna. Dravyatma Yajna ante sacrifice of the wealth, charity. You are giving to dharmashalas, hospitals, annadanam, education. You are using all your activities for good purpose, pious purpose. Manchi pannu kosam meeku bhagavantudu ichina dana. There are some people who don't even give anything. But there are some people, there are rich people, especially if you see Marwadis, Agarwals. They give a lot of money for charity. Big temples, Jain temples. Like, I am surprised. Sometimes they can even give 100 crores also without feeling a pinch. They give like the 10 crores, 50 crores, they keep giving like that. I sometimes think, how can they give like that? Of course, whatever we can offer, we should be able to offer. But having that heart to give that much money is also great. Next. Tapomaya yajna, ante sacrifice through austerity. You know, these people try to do Chaturmasa yajna. Chaturmasa vinnarandi? 4 months. 4 months they don't do anything. They follow strict rules. They don't move. All the sannyasis, Vidushekara Bharati and many other people, they sit at one place. They don't travel here and there. And they try to do all the Chaturmasa yajna and all. And they try to give up all the bodily comforts. They get up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Ratri 10 o'clock they sleep. The whole day they'll be doing some or the other. Adi cheto, idi cheto, edod chestune untaru. Next, yoga yajna. People are following Patanjali yoga, Hatha yoga, Ashtanga yoga. They are trying to do some of these paths. These are all out of syllabus for me. Very difficult. So, my first spiritual books are in 93. My father took me to Rishikesh. And I went to Swami Shivananda Ashram. And I bought a lot of books at that time. I was very curious. My father asked, what do you want? I said, I want to buy books. He also looked at me very funny way. This boy is asking to buy books. So from Shivananda Ashram, I bought some 15 books. One of the very interesting book was What Becomes the Soul After Death by Swami Shivananda. He was also a little surprised. What is this graduate reading these books? My father was thinking, you know what graduates do. So it was after my BCom holidays. So I was reading that book, very interesting book, What Becomes the Soul After Death. That was my first inquisitive book, trying to understand what is death, what happens after death. But many things were like I could not understand what Shivananda was explaining. Now, maybe after coming to Krishna conscious, I'm able to understand some of them. So Rishikesh is the place where you have all this one. Next week, I'm going to Haridwar. My Guru Maharaj is doing a 19, 20, 21. He's doing a 3 days, like a small tour. All his disciples, aspiring disciples, coming at one place. So I'm praying. It's organized in Haridwar. So after almost like after 92, now it's 2026. After 34 years, I'm going there. So I'll share more experiences of that place next week when I go there. So some people are trying to follow Patanjali Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, different kinds of yogas people are trying to follow. And they're trying to connect to this one. Next, Swadhyaya Yajna. What is Swadhyaya Yajna? Reading Upanishads, Vedanta Sutras, Sankhya philosophy, intellectual pursuit for higher understanding. You are having deeper understanding of the subjects. ఇవి అర్థం చేసుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నం చేస్తున్నాం. So final conclusion ఏంటంటే all these sacrifices are aiming at higher status within the material existence. So one of the practical challenge ఏంటంటే there are some people who are trying to do all these things, but what is their intention in the mind? దేనికోసం చేస్తున్నాము? I want a better life, next life. I am giving charity ఎందుకు? వచ్చే జన్మలో నేనే అంబానీ అవ్వాలి. ఇప్పుడు అంబానీ కాదు, what is his name? Adani, or what is that guy's name? No, this guy who's Elon Musk. Last time I was doing one session in engineering college. I said, who is your role model? 70% of the class said Elon Musk. 70% of the class. It was in, I think, IIIT Hyderabad. Everybody said Elon Musk, Elon Musk, Elon Musk. I said, very good. Try to become like him. I said, all the best. So there are so many people who are trying to do Dravyatma Yajna, Tapoma Yajna, Yoga Yajna, Swadhyaya Yajna. Yenduku? I'm not saying everybody. Majority are doing this again for material results. ఎందుకు అష్టాంగ యోగా చేస్తున్నారండి? నాకు ఈ సిద్ధులు వస్తాయండి, మా ఆవిడ మనసులో ఏముందో తెలుసుకోవాలని అష్టాంగ యోగా చేస్తున్నానండి. ఎందుకంటే అది నాకు ఎప్పటికీ అర్థం కాదు కాబట్టి అష్టాంగ యోగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తాను. ఏం చేస్తే ఆవిడ సంతోషపడుతుందో తెలుసుకోవడానికి హిమాలయాలు వెళ్ళి తపస్సు చేస్తున్నామండి. సంథింగ్ ఆన్ ద లైటర్ నోట్, రైట్? Prabhuji is asking me, Prabhu, how should I also go to Himalayas to please my wife? And adugutunnaru, how should I please my wife? Right? So people are trying to do all these things for what? Again, to get something in return. Some people do yoga, this one for siddhis. There are a lot of people, you know this Naga Babas, Naga Sadhus, Agoras. How many have been to Kumbh Mela? Kumbh Mela ellarandi? Anybody been to? Have you seen those Naga Babus? Naga Babas, not Naga Babus, sorry. Naga Babas. I went to that Akhada. I was very curious to see that one. So I walked in the Akhadas, in the Kumbh, not this Kumbh Mela, the one before. I walked around the Akhadas and they were all looking very funny with goggles, whole body with that white, this one, goggles petkoni. Some of them are naked and they are happily standing naked. They are taking pictures with the foreigners. And I immediately from there, I thanked Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Immediately I said, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Because we are having what we are wearing and we are thinking about Krishna. You can make a Armani suit and still chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You can wear a 1 lakh rupees saree, but in your heart you can have a Krishna consciousness. You don't need to leave your clothes, put vibhuti aside and eat food in the kapalam, sleep in the ఏంటంటే శ్మశానంలో పడుకోవటం. All those very, very difficult tamasic way of bhakti. I mean, we are trying to follow very simple sattvic way of bhakti to connect. So all those Naga Babas, Naga Sadhus, many of them are joining for what? So that they get siddhis. Once, one sannyasis, they all meet at one place. One sannyasi was trying to go to bathroom in the midnight. I think I told this example. Immediately another sannyasi takes his finger and shows light వస్తుందన్నమాట అదంతా. He says, Sannyasi Maharaj, you can go through that light. This sannyasi is a very bhakta, serious bhakta. He laughed at him and says, ఒక స్విచ్ వేస్తే బల్బ్ వేస్తే దానికోసం 14 ఏళ్ళు నువ్వు తపస్సు చేసి ఏళ్ళలో ఇచ్చి గాలి లైట్ రావటం నేర్పించుకున్నావా? యు హావ్ వేస్టెడ్ యువర్ లైఫ్. యు అండర్స్టూడ్ ద పర్స్పెక్టివ్. ఇంకోసారి they were trying to cross, the same sannyasi and another sannyasi, they were trying to cross, and this one sannyasi said, I have done 10 years tapas, now I can walk on the water. He was walking on the water. This sannyasi said, I am not that great, I will walk. He took apatlo pavala ichi, he went in the boat. అతనేమో ఆయన కన్నా ఫాస్ట్ గా పరిగెడు. చూసారా, నేను నీళ్ళ మీద నడుచుకుంటూ వచ్చాను. నేనేమన్నాడు తెలుసా, పావలా ఇచ్చి బోట్ వెళ్ళేదానికి 14 ఏళ్ళు హిమాలయాలకు వెళ్ళి నువ్వు నేర్చుకుంది ఏంటయ్యా అంటే నీటి మీద నడవటమా? You understand? Externally, it looks like walking on water is great. But internally, for 14 years of tapas, and what did you achieve? You are wasting. You have wasted your life. In that 14 years, how much Hare Krishna Maha Mantra you can do? You have anyway left your family. You are staying in Himalayas. You are going through difficulties in ice. You are already going through so many austerities. You can do so much proper sadhana. For what purpose? Connecting to the divine. But why did you do this sadhana? To achieve some small things which one bulb can do or which one 25 paisa can do. Ardhamayindandi? There are so many people who give charity. Why? Publicity. Name and fame. My name should come in the newspaper. My name should be in the outside the temple at 10 places where they are washing their hands, washing their feet at Prasadam place. Almost my name should be bigger than Radha Krishna's name. కొంతమందికి మనసు ఇలా ఉంటుంది. So Krishna is telling, don't do all these things again for material benefits. What is the use of it? Instead of that, work in a corporate as CEO and earn crores and come in the Forbes book or Forbes this one. That is far better than trying to become a sannyasi and achieve 1,000 crores. Become a CEO and make your company 10,000 crores turnover. That is far better than trying to become a sannyasi and trying to get 1,000 crores property. Ardhamayindandi? So, most of these sacrifices are for, again, material benefits. ఏదో మళ్ళీ భౌతికమైన లాభం కోసం కాదు. Whereas Krishna Bhakti is transcendental, Jnanakti, only for the purpose to please Krishna. So, you don't need to feel guilty. Prabhuji, నాకు పతంజలి యోగం రాదు, నాకు అష్టాంగ యోగం రాదు, నాకు అది రాదు, ఇది రాదు. ఏ బాధపడక్కల. You know to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra Japa, feel happy. That's what Krishna is saying. So after reading Bhagavad Gita, you will get more convinced that what we are following is the right thing. Maybe initially on the first day, I gave you this japa and said, please do japa. You may not be 100% convinced. But slowly after reading slokas, after taking examples, you will get in your heart more clarity. Oh, this is more clear. This is more focused. This is more sublime. Do you agree with me? మీ మనసు కరెక్ట్ అనిపిస్తుందా? నా కోసం చెప్పొద్దు. మీ మనసు కరెక్ట్ అనిపిస్తుందా? నెక్స్ట్, అపనే జుహ్పతి ప్రాణం ప్రాణే పానం తథా పరే ప్రాణాపనాగతిరుద్వా ప్రాణాయామ పరాయణ అపనే నియతాహర ప్రాణాన్ ప్రాణేషు జుహ్వతి అపానే జుహ్వతి ప్రాణాన్ ప్రాణే పానం తథా పరే ప్రాణాపాన గతిరుద్వా ప్రాణాయామ పరాయణ అపనే నియతాహర అపారే నియతాహర ప్రాణాన్ ప్రాణేషు జుహ్వతి. Anybody can recite? अपने जुह्वति प्राणम Right. So, Krishna is talking about the Hare Krishna. Krishna is talking about the other kinds of people who are trying to focus on pranayama, kumbhaka yoga, and different kinds of people who are inclined to the process of breath restraint. Practice by offering the movement of outgoing breath into the incoming and the incoming breath into the outgoing, and thus at last remains in trance, stopping all the breathing. Others curtailing the eating process, offering the outgoing breath and itself into a sacrifice. Can somebody read the Telugu version?
పూర్తిగా శ్వాస ఆపి సమాధిలో నిలబడతారు. ఇప్పుడు ఆహారం తినడం తగ్గించి ప్రాణవాయువులో యజ్ఞంలో అర్పిస్తారు.
Right. So there are some people who are trying to follow this breathing control. అంటే బయటికి వెళ్ళే గాలిని లోపలికి వచ్చే దాంట్లో కలపటం, లోపలికి వచ్చేదాన్ని బయటికి వెళ్ళే దాంట్లో అపాన ప్రాణ అపాన అపాన ప్రాణ. And they are trying to control that one. So you might have seen this like great yogis like Ramana Maharshi. There are great yogis who are trying to do that kind of a control, and finally they go to samadhi sthiti antaru. Samadhi sthiti ante entante inka final ga brahmarandhara nunchi they get connected to the divine. Inka sahasrakara chakram ante మూలాధార చక్రం నుంచి సహస్రాధార చక్రం వరకు అంటే కుండలిని శక్తి పైకి లెగుస్తుంది అనమాట. కుండలిని శక్తి పైకి లెగిచాక సహస్రాకార చక్రం ద్వారా అది ఓపెన్ అయినప్పుడు బ్రహ్మరంధ్రం ద్వారా యు ఆర్ గెటింగ్ కనెక్టెడ్ టు ద డివైన్ అండ్ ముక్తి పొందుతారు అన్నమాట వాడు. ఇంకా ఫైనల్ గా దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ దట్ అంటే సంవత్సరాల తరబడి దే డూ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ధ్యాన యజ్ఞ అండ్ దెన్ ఫైనలీ ఇన్ దిస్ సమాధి అంటారు అనమాట. అంటే అవర్స్ టుగెదర్, ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి ఆకలి తప్పులు లేవు, ఏమీ లేదు, అవర్స్ టుగెదర్ అన్ని. ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఏంటంటే సెల్ఫ్ రియలైజేషన్ కోసం. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ మెథడ్. అండ్ సమ్ పీపుల్ డోంట్ ఈవెన్ ఈట్ ఫుడ్ and the breathing itself is like their sacrifice. What is that they are offering to Krishna? ఇంకా ఆఫరింగ్ ఏం లేదు. మనం ఇప్పుడు యజ్ఞంలో అదే వేస్తాం, ఇదే వేస్తాం, నెయ్యి వేస్తాం, ఏం లేదు. దేర్ బ్రీత్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్ ఇస్ లైక్ ఆఫరింగ్ టు కృష్ణ, సాక్రిఫైస్. దీస్ ఆర్ సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ఫాలోయింగ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ మెథడ్స్. ఇవి చేయగలరా మీరు? నా వల్ల కాదు. మీరు ఎవరన్నా చేయగలిగితే చేయండి. రైట్. సో సమ్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు ఫాలో ద ప్రాణాయామ and some people are trying to do the kumbhaka yoga. Kumbhaka yoga means that's where you have seen some. I've recently met one yogi from Himalayas, I think 2 years back. I will share his video. Don't follow him, just listen or see, that's it. He claims that he is 100 plus years, but he looks like 60. He's saying that he is 100 plus. He looks like 60. You might have heard about Mahavatar Babaji. Huh? You might have heard about Mahavatar Babaji. He is believed as 2000 years old, but he looks like Nitya Yavana. He looks like very young, 2000 years old. So there are some yogis who have been following those practices, and they will look young and they're staying for long, all kinds of things. Why do you want to stay long? Why do you want to live for 1000 years? It's again a question. Why do you want to live for 500 years? Prabhuji, I want to stay young for long. Why? Prabhuji, I want to stay for 500 years. Okay, why? Prabhupada is asking all these questions. You want to do all these things? Okay, good. Why? For Krishna or for your sake? If you want to for Krishna, okay. Prabhuji, I want to stay for 500 years so that I will do 10,000 Gita yajnas. I will teach in 1000 communities Gita. Okay, live for 500 years. Continue doing Gita yajna. Prabhuji, I want to stay young so that I can give hours together classes. I can travel all over the world. I can do anything. Okay. Prabhuji, I want to stay young so that to attract the opposite sex, to do all kinds of things, nonsense. No. Then your youth is wasted. Are you able to see the subtle difference between thinking process of bodily needs versus connecting everything to Krishna? Are you able to connect with these examples? This is how Krishna, Prabhupada Acharya is telling everything connecting to Krishna. So some people are following different methods. So some people don't eat anything. We cannot be like that one. So what is he telling? I want to eat 3 times a day. Okay. Eat 3 times Krishna Prasadam. That's what Prabhupada is telling. Prabhuji, I need to also eat evening bhaji snacks 4th time. Otherwise, I cannot live. Sayankalam 4 ఏదో ఒకటి పడకపోతే చచ్చిపోతా నేను. Okay. That also you offer to Krishna and eat 4 times prasadam. Prabhupada is not telling don't eat. He's saying eat Krishna prasadam. Prabhupada is not telling don't work. He's telling work for Krishna. Prabhupada is not telling don't do anything. He's saying that do for Krishna. Like that, everything he's saying, please connect to Krishna. Work, connect for. On, serve for Krishna. Prabhuji, I have a capacity to earn 10 crores per year. Good, earn. Support a temple. Support Varnashrama. He's not telling stop earning. Whatever is your talent, use it for Krishna. This is the beauty of Krishna consciousness. This is called Yukta Vairagya. There are 2 Vairagyas, Falgu Vairagya, Yukta Vairagya. Falgu Vairagya ante అర్థం ఏంటంటే ఇదంతా క్షణికము. ఈ ధనాన్ని నేను ముట్టుకోను. ఈ ధనంలోనే అంతా సమస్య ఉన్నది. ఈ ధనం నాకొద్దు. ఇస్ ఫల్గు వైరాగ్య. యుక్త వైరాగ్య. ధనం నాకు కావాలి. ఎందుకు? కృష్ణుడు టెంపుల్ కట్టాలండి, కావాలండి. You understand? Falgu Vairagya and Yukta Vairagya. Yukta Vairagya ante you are using Vairagya also for Krishna. One sannyasi from Shankaracharya follower asked Prabhupada, sannyasi should not be attached to money. Why are you going every place and asking for donations? Sannyasis means you should not touch money. Prabhupada said, I will ask more money, I will beg more money because I want every rupee for Krishna, not for me. But will you find fault with that sannyasi who is collecting money? If he is collecting money for his own self, to make himself, I am the richest sannyasi in the world, then he is not following the sannyasa dharma. As per sannyasa dharma, you are not supposed to cross the sea. అందుకని ఇదివరకు మన చంద్రశేఖర పరమాచార్యులు గారు మీరు వినుంటారు. ఆయన దేశం దాటేవాడు కాదు. శంకరాచార్య ఫిలాసఫీలో నడిచే దేవుడు అంటారు ఆయన. చంద్రశేఖర పరమాచార్య. మీరు చాగంటి కోటేశ్వరరావు గారిది వింటారు కదా. యూ స్పీక్స్ మోర్ అబౌట్ హిమ్. యా.
The lady started preparing daily the photograph. Then by the time it's more interested, you are feeling happy for this. Then suddenly it's successful. So I'm getting more towards the photograph. Then what he did is he crowded to his back and he released his senses that I did not attached to. That's the how the yogis take up the attachments.
Yes. I don't know if I told you, there is one.
I'm not very bad, but he crossed the Samudra, then he came out very close to the Ramanji. Ramji went to Ayodhya. That once we cross the land of this country, we will detach to the way like that.
Sannyasis అందుకని ఇదివరకు many sannyasis never used to cross the sea. They feel like they are detached from their homeland. But Prabhupada said, I am ready to cross the sea 1,000 times so that I can preach Krishna consciousness to all the world. Some sannyasis at that time, Shankaracharya sannyasis questioned him. Prabhupada, you are not following the sannyasi standards. You are collecting money. You are traveling everywhere. One devotee got a Rolls-Royce car to bring Prabhupada. People have questioned him. Why are you traveling in Rolls-Royce car? He said, the devotee's happiness. He wanted to please me too. He's very rich. He wanted to take me in his Rolls-Royce. I am not attached to Rolls-Royce. If Prabhupada says, whenever I am going out, I want Rolls-Royce only, then that means that sannyasi is attached to Rolls-Royce. But if the devotee's desire, he has Rolls-Royce, he wanted Prabhupada to sit in his car. So Prabhupada has sat in this car. Is the Rolls-Royce in the heart? That's where you need to. If Prabhupada says next day, whenever I'm coming, make sure that only that car is there, then he is attached to Rolls-Royce. Are you able to understand? So, having richness is not a problem. Having richness in the mind is a problem. Having name, fame is not a problem. Having them in your mind is a problem. భగవంతుడు ఇచ్చింది అన్ని తీసుకోండి. కృష్ణ హ్యాస్ మేడ్ యూ బార్న్ ఇన్ ఎ వెరీ రిచ్ ఫ్యామిలీ, ఓకే ఫైన్. కృష్ణ హ్యాస్ యువర్ ఫ్యామిలీ నేమ్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఫేమస్ ఇన్ ఎంటైర్ ఆంధ్ర తెలంగాణ, వెరీ గుడ్. ఓకే, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ విత్ ఆల్ దట్ వన్? Bring more people to ISKCON Cyberabad. Don't think that I am everything connecting to that one, because that's the easiest example I'm able to connect. That's the intention. Easiest example. Use that for service. Sarvepi ete yajnavido yajnakshapita yajnashapita kalmasha యజ్ఞశిష్టామృతా భూజో యాంతి బ్రహ్మ సనాతనం. సర్వేప్యేతే యజ్ఞవిదో యజ్ఞక్షపిత కల్మష యజ్ఞశిష్టామృతో భూజో యాంతి బ్రహ్మ సనాతనం. Can anybody recite this sloka? Or you want to make Rajita Mataji? Please try. Sarvepyate yajna vido yajnashapita kalmasha yajnasishtamruto bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam. See, Prabhujis and Matajis, don't hesitate to recite the sloka. There is no exam here. And nobody is penalizing you if your Sanskrit is wrong. Ottulu tappupoyiniya. Just, and Krishna is not a person, I will punish you because you have not recited my sloka properly. అప్పుడు ఏమనుకుంటారంటే అసలు చదవకపోయినా బెటర్ రా బాబు, చదివితే పాపం తెచ్చుకోవటం. Nowhere it is written that if a lot of people say, this is the problem with many people. They don't know half knowledge. మీరు అసలు చదవద్దండి, తప్పు వచ్చేటట్టయితే. అరే, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయకపోతే ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? ఒక 100 సార్లు తప్పు చదివితేనే 101సారి కరెక్ట్గా వస్తుంది కదా. డైరెక్ట్గా హౌ కెన్ వి రిసైట్ ప్రాపర్లీ డైరెక్ట్లీ? ఇట్ ఈస్ ఇంపాసిబుల్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్ స్టూపిడిటీ. వీ హ్యావ్ టు రిసైట్. లెట్ ఇట్ గో రాంగ్. ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఆర్ 16 words, let the 16 words be wrong. That's okay. That's how we learn. But our intention is, I want to recite the sloka. I want to learn how to recite the sloka. Anybody interested to learn Sanskrit weekly, half an hour? Okay. I will connect you. Actually, I should have connected you long back. 6 classes passed by, but 8 classes. Are you attending, Prabhu?
Yeah.
You are attending. Okay. Can they catch up if they join now? Difficult.
If you're interested, then send me a message. I'll check with the teacher.
Yeah, actually it started before 2 months back. Every Wednesday 9 to 9:30, right?
8 to 8.
Every Wednesday 8 to 8:30, half an hour. Evening. Every Wednesday, evening అనగానే టెన్షన్ వచ్చింది. కాల్స్ ఉంటాయమ్మా. I know. Now earlier I was working for a European company. My life was much better. Now I'm working for an American company. 8 o'clock onwards call starts. 9 o'clock I joined this daily Chaitanya Charitamritham reading group. It's already 4 days. I did not join even a single day. I was feeling guilty because 8:30, 9, all my US guys are calling me. I have to slowly make them to call me in the morning so that tell them evening is for Krishna. So, okay, but if you can join, please ping Prabhuji. He will speak to the teacher and try to add you. I should have told you before I forgot. Every Wednesday, 8 to 8:30 p.m., half an hour Sanskrit class. He's taking from basics. The idea is to కొంత ఉచ్చారణ పెరుగుతుంది. We'll be able to recite slokas properly. We'll be able to understand. It's not that we want to become Sanskrit professors or do MA Sanskrit or teach Sanskrit in colleges. That is not the expectation.
Also, there is Mridanga and music class also happening from April 1st in Bhakti Center. So
4:30 to 5:30.
Before the main class starts, one teacher is...
Mataji, you want to put your kids? Just think about it.
And
Sunday 4:30 to 5:30, Mridanga and harmonium class. Free class. One Prabhuji is a Bengali, Rajiv Prabhu. He stays in Aparna. He has already taught 20 kids. Amazing. Those 20 kids are like పెద్ద సంగీత విద్వాంసులు అయిపోయారు. 1 person, but some kids are playing mridanga. You have seen, చూసారు కదండి పిల్లలు, ఎంత ముచ్చటగా ఉంది. మృదంగా, హార్మోనియం, సింగింగ్, వెరీ నైస్. సో I joined 3 times Mridanga class. I could not continue. I was feeling guilty.
Like 10 years
3 times I joined Mridanga class. I am not able to keep up. One is discipline, and second thing is I'm not able to learn so quickly. I want to learn Mridangam, but I'm struggling to learn. If some of you are smarter than me, please learn Mridangam so that in our satsang we can.
I enrolled.
Huh? You enrolled? Adults, kids, both. Shankar Prabhu, you want to learn Mridangam?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Shankar Prabhu, why no? I am not smart. I am not smart. I am very dumb, Prabhu. I am very dumb. I am a very slow learner. You, Karthik Prabhu, I think you all. Huh? Basically, I put an arrow. He just took the direction and put it this side and sent back. Please, some of you think about it. If you are interested to learn Mridanga or harmonium or for your children, don't think always for children. The problem in India is Bhagavad Gita classes. My wife will come. My daughter will come. I will not come. I will watch TV. I will watch India-Pakistan match. I will do that one, this one. I will sit and analyze what Trump is doing, all these things. Bhakti for Matajis. This is the problem in India. Right. All these performers who know the meaning of sacrifice become cleansed of sinful reactions, and having the tasted of nectar of results of sacrifice, they advance towards the supreme eternal atmosphere. What Krishna is telling is, whichever method you are trying to follow, whether, what are those yajnas? Jnana yajna. Can you remember some? Dravyatma yajna, tapomaya yajna, yoga yajna, swadhyaya yajna, like Brahmarpadam, Brahmahari. Whatever method you are trying to follow, if you are doing it sincerely for connecting to divine, what is the result? They are cleansed of sinful reactions. Ante papalanni daktamaipotai. And having tasted the nectar of results of sacrifice, they advance towards the supreme eternal atmosphere. Ante entante vallu muktiki cherukuntaru and valla papalanni daktamaipotai. That is the final benefit of doing any of these yogas. All your sins get cleaned, zero balance, and you are going towards the path of mukti. Sense gratification is the root cause of material existence. Why did we take birth? I asked this question so many times. Why did we take birth? Huh? Mataji? Come on, I'm not talking about your birth. I'm talking about normal nifty people like me. Why did we take birth? కోరికలు తీర్చుకోవటానికి, కర్మ అనుభవిస్తానికి, తీరని కోరికలు తీర్చుకోవటానికి, ఆర్ లేకపోతే రుణం తీర్చుకోవటానికి, తీరని కోరికలు తీర్చుకోవటానికి. We have so many unfulfilled desires. Somebody wanted to enjoy always flying, always in the air. He is given a pigeon body. Ellupo, egirupo. I want to always enjoy in the water. Go, chapai savu. Rojuni podduni sayankalam varaku aa neellallo kottu savu. So, whatever unfulfilled desires you have, Krishna is fulfilling them. Krishna is Sakshi Bhutanga, is the witness. Man proposes, God disposes. Antar kada. Krishna is the one. Okay, you want that one? I want to always enjoy. Okay, you are born in America, 10,000, 15,000 kilometers away from Bharata Bhumi, where there is only enjoyment there. Of course, now Prabhupada has even changed that one. In America also, people are very seriously following Krishna consciousness. That enjoyment movement is reduced. If somebody seriously wanted to enjoy, they will give birth in foreign land. ఎందుకంటే foreign land is only to enjoy. India is karma bhumi. Karma bhumi ante enti? Krishna is trying to give you another birth so that you are connecting more to divine. So more fortunate people will take birth in India. But as per Shastra, unfortunate people will be born outside India. We understand how great India is now. That is the greatness of India. Right. Unless one is situated on the platform of, apart from sense gratification, there is no chance of being elevated to the ultimate. Indriya trupti kaakunda వేరేదేమన్నా ఆలోచిస్తాం మొదలెడితేనే ఆధ్యాత్మిక జీవితంలో పురోగతి అన్నది ఉంటుంది. ఇంద్రియ తృప్తి గురించి ఆలోచిస్తూనే ఉంటే ఆధ్యాత్మిక జీవితంలో పురోగతి ఉండదు. దట్స్ అ బేసిక్ థింగ్. So long as you are interested in enjoying your life, it is very difficult to progress in spirituality. Enjoyment mentality and spirituality do not go together, whether you accept it or not. We need to reduce our personal enjoyment and increase Krishna's enjoyment, then bhakti goes up. That is a fundamental thing. Enjoyment and spirituality cannot go together. Prabhuji, I will do Hare Krishna mantra for half an hour this morning. Evening, I will enjoy in the pub. I will drink. What is your problem? You told me to do every 4 rounds I am doing. Evening also, I'll take 4 pegs. What is your problem? It doesn't work. You're doing food. Okay, slowly, maybe it will remove your attachment. You have 4 pegs after some time. But I will do Hare Krishna mantra, but I will do whatever I want. That's not all. You have to do. But in the initial stages, you might do both. When you are in the getting rid stage, you might do both. But slowly, after some time, you will only do one. By this advancement in life, not only does one become happy and opulent in life, but also at the end, he enters into the eternal kingdom of God, either merging into the impersonal Brahman or associating with Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, final ga self-realization yakka final, what are the 2 goals andi? Aite భగవంతునిలో కలిసిపోవటం. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ సాయుధ్య ముక్తి అంటారు. ఇది చాలా మంది కోరుకునేది, భగవంతుడిలో ఐక్యమైపోవాలండి అది. లేదా భగవంతుని సేవలో నిత్యం ఉండిపోవటం. దీస్ ఆర్ ద 2 alternatives, ఆర్ ద ఫైనల్ గోల్స్ for following the path of bhakti, for following the path of spirituality sincerely. Either you merge into Krishna or you serve Krishna. The devotees want to serve Krishna. Jnanis, yogis want to merge into Krishna. యోగులు జ్ఞానులు ఏం చేస్తారండి? నేను భగవంతుడిలో ఐక్యమైపోవాలనుకుంటారు. భక్తులు ఏమనుకుంటారు? కృష్ణ, నాకు నీ సేవలో ఉండాలి. కృష్ణ, నాకు మళ్ళీ నా భర్త వేరే భూమిలో అక్కడెక్కడో ఇస్తావా? I will do that one. There is one sannyasi in ISKCON, very young sannyasi called Tamal Krishna Goswami, an American. He died at a very young age, at 50. 47 to 50, he left his body. Everybody asked, he died in a car accident coming from Mayapur to Calcutta. Everybody asked, Srila Prabhupada, he's such a energetic sannyasi, he was doing so much. Why did he die suddenly? Krishna called him to continue Krishna consciousness in another planet. That was Prabhupada's answer. And for us, it becomes difficult to understand. Manakunna burraki anta ardham kaadu. But if you see from the yogi's point of view, great people point of view, he has been allocated tasks somewhere else. For example, there is one collector in one department, he is in Chhattisgarh. New government has come. They have confidence in that collector. From Chhattisgarh, they will call him and place him in Hyderabad or Amaravati or something. Why did they call him? Because you know that he is very sincere. You want to give him a special task. One person who is sitting in Chhattisgarh has been called and given important position in Andhra government or Telangana government. Understood? That is the exact right example. If they wanted to give some interesting job, right? So the answer from 430 is different spiritual practices exist. All genuine practices are to purify the heart and lead to the spiritual realization. Whether you are following Dravyatma Yajna, Jnana Yajna, Swadhyaya Yajna, anything you are doing, if you are doing sincerely, 2 goals: purify your heart, attain the God. ఈ 2 కాకపోతే all others are for material benefit. ఏ యజ్ఞం చేసినా ఏం చేసినా సరే భౌతికమైన విషయాల గురించే మనం చేస్తున్నాం. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ కృష్ణ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్. నాయం లోకోస్తి అయాజ్ఞస్య కుతోన్యః పురుషత్తమా. నాయం లోకోస్తి అయాజ్ఞస్య కుతోన్యః పురుషత్తమా. Prabhuji, did you offer? Please offer. Today we'll wrap up the class soon after this sloka. I also have some urgent work. There is happiness everywhere. Prabhuji is stopping the class at 9 o'clock. Hey, hooray! Nayam lokosti ajagnyasya kutonyak kurusattama. Kurusattama. O best of Kuru dynasty. Who is O best of Kuru dynasty? Who is that? Arjuna. Without sacrifice, one can never live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next? అంటే మంచి పనులు చేయకుండా యజ్ఞాలు చేయకుండా ఎవరు సంతోషంగా ఉండలేరు అంటున్నారు. కృష్ణ ఇస్ టెల్లింగ్ యు విల్ నాట్ బి హ్యాపీ. We think that we are happy by not connecting to Krishna. Krishna is telling you are na ghar ka na ghat ka. You think you are happy, but Krishna is telling you will not go anywhere. You are not happy here, you are not happy there. Because you are not happy here is because this is దుఃఖాలయం అశాశ్వతం. మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడే పడి తిరుగుతానే ఉండాలి. అక్కడికి వెళ్ళలేవు. You are not allowed there, you are not allowed here. Once in my college, my parents said I was trying to go somewhere in some activity overnight. My mother said no, but I still went. At that time, coming at 10:30 is a big thing. I came at 10:30, my mother did not open the door. She said, sleep, by Vakil Mil Podko. I went back there. There also all the doors are closed. I could not go there and sleep there comfortably. I could not, my mother did not allow me inside also. I slept in the veranda. One night, appudu baga buddhi vachindi. Right? So that is what is happens. Na garka, na gatka. You are not anywhere. People think that not connecting to spirituality is happy. No. You have no choice. People think that they have a choice. Connecting to spirituality, people think that is a choice. But actually, there is no choice. By not connecting, you are ruining your own self. By not connecting to Krishna, మన జీవితాన్ని మనమే పాడు చేసుకుంటాం. Ayajna means a life without sacrifice or offering. It refers to a person who lives only for personal enjoyment without gratitude, duty, or offering anything back. Taking from society but not giving anything back. Consuming resources without responsibility. Living only for sense enjoyment. Krishna says that person cannot live peacefully even in this world. We think that we are living peacefully, but that is not living peacefully. That is living out of ignorance. So essence of 431 is life must be lived with sacrifice and offering. Selfish enjoyment destroys harmony. And sacrifice purifies life and leads to spiritual realization. Krishnudu em cheptunadandi 4.31 lo sacrifice offering అన్నది లేకపోతే your life is wasted. That is minimum required. So that your life becomes purified, your mind becomes purified, you are eligible to progress towards Krishna. This morning, I was driving, suddenly I switched on the radio. I generally do not do. I switched on the radio and I was hearing somebody talking about how rare is human life. In India, spirituality is morning 6 to 6:30. From 7 o'clock, Antava, all kinds of nonsense songs. 6 to 7 is Chaganti Koteswara garu. Itla evaro okadu manchi maatlu cheptaru. After 7 o'clock is life starts. You wanted to have all kinds of music and enjoy. Radio Mirchi. Right? So, this morning I was listening something, that whole message was, how rare is human life? Prabhujis and Matajis, I want to end this one with this point here. It is very rare to get human life again. We never know when will we get a human life. If we do not take this spirituality seriously in this life, మళ్ళీ ఈ లైఫ్ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుందో మనకి తెలియదు. బహునాం జన్మనాం అంతే. 84 lakhs of species. There are 20 lakhs types of trees. 20 lakhs types of animals. 9 lakhs types of aquatics. ఇన్ని జన్మల్లో మానవ జన్మ ఎంతో అరుదు. దాన్ని మనం సదుపయోగం చేసుకోకపోతే మళ్ళీ 100 జన్మల తర్వాత వస్తుందేమో, 1000 జన్మల తర్వాత వస్తుందేమో మనకి తెలియదు. ఇంగ్లీష్లో అంటారు కదా, మేక్ హే వైల్ సన్ షైన్. విన్నారు కదా? యు మైట్ హర్డ్ దిస్ వన్. మేక్ హే వైల్ సన్ షైన్. because evening you can't, after it gets dark, you can't thresh the grains, you can't get your grains. So they say, at that time there was no electricity when this thing came. So they say, make hay while sunshine. The Telugulo దాని మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే ఎగ్జాక్ట్ తెలుగు ప్రావర్బ్. దీపం ఉండగానే ఇల్లు చక్క పెట్టుకోవాలి. సో అంటే ఏంటంటే ప్రాణం ఉండగానే కృష్ణుడికి జీవితం అంకితం చేయాలి. చచ్చిపోయి కృష్ణుడికి ఏం సేవ చేస్తామండి? లేదా మంచాన పడ్డాం, కృష్ణుడికి ఏం సేవ చేస్తామండి? ఓల్డ్ ఏజ్ వచ్చింది, కాలు పని చేయట్లేదు, వినపట్లేదు, ఏం భాగవతం వింటాం? వినపట్లేదు, ఏం భాగవతం వింటాం? కళ్ళు సరిగ్గా కనపట్లేదు, కృష్ణుడి గుడికి వెళ్ళి భగవంతుడిని ఏం చూస్తాం? ఫోకస్ చేయలేకపోతున్నాం, 4 పేజీలు తిప్పి చదవగలుగుతామా? భాగవతం క్లాస్ కూర్చొని బ్రహ్మార్పణం బ్రహ్మ హరివి నోరు తిరిగే తిరగట్లేదు, ఒక శ్లోకం చదవగలమా? లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ సే భగవద్గీత ఇస్ ఆఫ్టర్ యూ బికమ్ 60 or 70. After 70 ఏం చేస్తాం? I told this example so many times. My father is 87 now. He was doing 16 rounds before. Now he is not able to do 1 round properly. I feel bad. This is the time for him to do more mantra, but he is not able to do. So I put Prabhupada's mantra in his room. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. So that he will hear that as much time as possible. Because he is not able to do. I give him a book. By completing half page, he is sleeping. Half page also he is not able to read. He is sleeping. Anagaru. Mali. 2 lines chadadu. He is sleeping. That is his state. What can I expect from him at this age of 87? So, we are all, right now Krishna has given energy to us, to our body. లగగలుగుతున్నాం, తిరగలుగుతున్నాం, కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయగలుగుతున్నాం, అన్ని పనులు చేసుకోగలుగుతున్నాం. ఇప్పుడు భగవంతుడి గురించి ఆలోచించకపోతే ఫ్యూచర్లో ఎప్పుడు ఆలోచిస్తామండి? We cannot do. We are living in a myth. It's okay. I understand some of you are having very busy job responsibilities, but still there is some time possible for you to do that one. Yeah, this is an important reminder for us. Hare Krishna, next week we'll complete this chapter. We have 12 more slokas. We'll complete 4th chapter. Namaste Narasingaya. Praladadayine. Hiranyakasi Purvakshaka. Silatantanakalaye. Ito Narasimha Parato Narasimha. Yeto yami tato Narasimha. Bahir Narasimha, Hrudaye Narasimha. Narasimhamadi Charanam Prapate. Tavakara Kamalavareenaka Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanugrumta Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Tavakara Kamalavareenaka Adbhuta Sringa Dalita Hiranyakasipu Tanugrumta Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Jaya Narasimha Dev Narasimha Dev Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev 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 Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada Prabhupada Jai Jai Prabhupada Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nittai Gaura Hari Bol Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Kaliyuga Pavana Harinama Sankirtana Yajna ki Grandarat Srimad Bhagavatam ki Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki Harinama Sankirtanam ki Jai 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 Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Akanda Koti Vaishnava Murti ki Jai Akanda Koti Vaishnava Brunda ki Jai Hare Krishna. One quick announcement. Tomorrow is the Bhumi Puja. I hope you all remember. Please come. Whatever time suitable to you. Morning 5:19 is the Ananta Sesha Stapana, where they are going to put the Ananta Sesha. They made a pit, they are doing that one. If you can get up and come early, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You can come at 5:19 C, take breakfast and you can go back. Some of you who are donors, you want to sit in the yajna, come by 8 o'clock. You will be able to sit in the yajna until 10:30. Anytime you can put your brick there with your hands, with your family, come with your parents, whoever you want. You can put that brick in the pit and then you can go back. You have time, you can stay whole day. Prabhuji, I don't have time. It's okay. You don't come in the morning, you come in the afternoon. Afternoon 2 o'clock onwards, it's open. Come by 1 o'clock, have prasadam, lunch prasadam. Then after 2, you can walk around the temple, that area, see, get to know, pray and go. But it is compulsory that all of you need to come. Please, all of you come. I don't do anything if you don't come. I can only request. Right? My job is to only beg. Please come to class. Please come to this one. Beggars are not choosers. That is the statement. I am a beggar. I am here. Please come. Please come. Please come. That's all I can say. Prabhu, I have other important things. But I will still say, please come. That's all. At least it will take 20 minutes to reach that place. 20 minutes you can stay there. If you are so busy, 1 hour. 20 minutes journey, half an hour, 20 minutes there, 20 minutes come back. 60 minutes. If you are so busy, at least 60 minutes. Okay. Huh?
We are not having class tomorrow.
No, that's why we pushed the class to today morning, so that tomorrow all of you can come to bring your family members. Because I'm telling you, Prabhuji, it is very rare to see a Bhumi Puja of a temple. It doesn't happen every day. We might have seen Groparesham, so many house parties. We might have went to 1,000 house parties. But that is the house of Krishna. It is a lifetime opportunity. And it is happening in Hyderabad and we are connected. If we are not connected, the invitation goda radu. We are all fortunate. And please bring the invitation pass. Whatever I have given you. Please search for it and bring it. Because there is a security issues are there. Because Revant Reddy might come. So that's why police have increased the security there. So they have restricted some area. Some area is for general public. Some area is only by card only. So that's why please try to bring the card. And then I'll see you there tomorrow. Whatever time possible between 5:19 to 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. in the evening. Anytime, 1 hour. Bring people and come.
Minimum.
Huh?
Minimum 1 hour.
Keep 1 hour there. You are coming all the way there. Rest is Hare Krishna. Ante. I can't do anything. True.
Sir,
Hare Krishna ma. Cheppama.
sir, where we can find that Hare Krishna, sir.
Hare
Sir,
Krishna
where we
Bhimji
can
ka
find
Mataji
that
बोलिए.
card, sir?
Mataji, आपको कार्ड मिला ना? Last week you came to the Bhakti Center, no?
I came, but I did not receive any card.
That's okay. You come there. I will give you. Come and see
Okay.
me, Mataji.
Whoever don't have card, they can come still. We'll try to arrange something there.
But that is not a choice for you to leave the card and come. Mataji, if you don't have a card, please still come. We will arrange something for you. Don't worry.
Okay, okay, sir.
Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare